Good morning. So while the doggies take their second morning break, I thought I'd take you on a little walk up on top of the hill and talk a little bit about the process of grief and recognizing for yourself what that means and actually what the timing of it may be. And it just seemed appropriate to me to come up and wow, this is actually my medicine wheel. It's pretty old. It's been around a while. I need to do some maintenance, obviously. But, yeah. So, I feel like, and this might be nothing new, but grief is pretty different nowadays, or it's just more intense because of the status and conditions of the world. We've been forced into perhaps grief that was brought on very suddenly by the losses that so many of us have had. I personally have had 2 significant losses since COVID started. 2 sisters. Non-COVID related, but COVID impacted. And I think that's significant too. The family was not given the freedom to gather as we typically do and together celebrate our loved one that has passed. So I feel like it prolonged, almost like a video. It was kind of, for me, it was put on pause. I did grieve, I did mourn to a certain point. But then demands of what was happening or not happening came into focus and in the forefront of what was needing my attention. So, it's just now, after a couple of weeks, Canadian goose medicine, migration patterns, timing, how apropos. I love nature. So 2 weeks out from the family finally gathering and celebrating our sisters, our mothers, our aunts, our great-grandmothers, to some. Now I start to really feel the impact of what losing two siblings, two sisters, in a 24, not even, a 12-month period. I'm the youngest of 7, and so I feel like, although it's truly not logical, but only a sense because of my birth placement, that I am in a position of deep loss. These are people that have always been in my life in one form or another, sometimes consistently, and then of course sometimes not, according to life demands. But that's here nor there in the game of grief, in the process of it. We still hold memories, and this is where I'm at. And I feel almost like an urgency to stay connected to my other siblings, my remaining siblings, which is now 3. So, yeah, a total of 3 sisters. So I guess for me it's more about specifically the loss of sibling and how that influences you forward and what is in front of you. And how some of us, without thought, without real intention actually, step into roles for the children of the siblings, even though they are adults. They are their forever child. Grief. Grief 101. Step 1. Acknowledging and allowing.